What up, gents? My name is KG. I've been trading Forex for about 6 years. And let's just say I've had my ups and downs, but the ups are beautiful. I'm here so you don't have to have the downs, man, because I'll tell you all about it. I'm going to show you a strategy real quick. I don't want to take up too much time because I know these TikTok brainers out there. I'm showing you the beat the market maker system in a nutshell. We'll go deeper with those who want to go deeper. This is a strategy, man, that if you follow it closely, you'll make profit consecutively with very little risk. Your losses will always be less than your wins because your wins will be insane. You know what I'm saying? So, what's a chart? Let's go back to basics. Let's go back to economics in high school. A chart here on this axis has time. Here it has price. But the news are always showing price, price, price. Um, r- Real traders know that time is important. Why is time important? I mean, they wouldn't put this thing there for nothing, right? Because most people look to see this and think, oh my God, nah, it's a time game. It's a time game. It's a time game. Why is it a time game? The markets are moved by institutional banks, big institutional banks, JP Morgan and them. They're the ones who decide, they're the ones who can move the markets. But before the markets go to a certain price, there's some manipulation first. They have to do manipulation because if not, then you'll have people with inside information just killing the market. um, Even good traders who don't have insider information, who can see where the market is going, just maybe based off research, they'll just be killing the market. And that's not good for us because there needs to be losers. When I win, I'm taking money out from the losers. When you get what I'm saying, that's what keeps the market going. Manipulation keeps the market going. I know that sounds weird, but anyway, back to time. Time is important because since institutional banks move the markets, the banks will issue the price where the markets must go when they open. And most banks open at 8:30, 9:30. We can push it to 10:30 in the morning because of manipulation. Hence, I'm not saying 9 or 10. I'm adding that 30 minutes because there's always manipulation. So right now we're looking at GBP USD on the 15 minute. For this strategy, we'll be using 15 minute. So now banks, my time zone, um basically 8:30 in the morning. 8:30 in the morning. Let's do New York Open. 3:30 in the afternoon. That's New York Open. If you were in this trade, you made profit, and if you stayed, you would have made a lot more profit. So we're focusing the kill zones. We're focusing on when the banks open. 8:30, 9:30, 10:30 in the morning. You better know where the market is going. And then when it comes to the afternoon, 2:30, 3:30 in the afternoon, South African time, 2:30, 3:30, you better be in the market. So let me prove my point. Where I put these light bulbs, it didn't even take time to do because this thing just keeps repeating itself. This move happened at what time? At 4. Actually, if you go back, 3:30. If you entered at 3:30 for a sell, you'd have made yourself some cash. Let's keep looking. I put these light bulbs there. All right, let's look for some more light bulbs. Is a light bulb? 3:30, 3:15. Come on, guys. What about you? My light bulb is missing. Bring my light bulb down. If you can see that light bulb was at just about at 3:30. I hope you guys can see that. So how the fuck, man? 2 days in a row. But anyway, let's keep looking for more light bulbs. New York Open, 3:30. But don't get it twisted, guys. Not every market swing happens at the opening. I mean, look at this market swing started at Asian session, which is 2:30 for me. In South Africa, we were sleeping at that time, so it's cool. Let's see what happened on this particular day. I would never have entered this trade, but anyway, let's just see what happened at 10:30 on this particular day. At 3:30. Yeah, man, if you got in actually at 3:30, you still would have got the sell, but not the strategy I'm teaching you. So, okay, so we want to enter the markets when the banks open. We want to be in the markets when it's in the morning, South African time. We're talking 8:30, 9:30, 10:30. You better have your bias and you better get in the trade. But now, since it doesn't work 10 out of 10 times, nothing works 10 out of 10 times in this thing. When should I enter KG? Actually, I want to see what time this was. What the fuck? It was a little late. It happened a little late. It's fine. You miss it sometimes. You miss it sometimes. But I would have took this trade based on the fact that I saw the way these levels dropped whilst the market has just opened in the morning, an aggressive move like this. Can you imagine how much money it took to manipulate price just to change it? I mean, for price to move that much before the bank has opened, means they need to get this money back, because at this time, this is before the bank is opened. That means that the instruction hasn't been put out. So this is manipulation. They were lying. They were like fooling you. So these people that probably had stop losses here, all sorts of things. There's a reason they came down here. And maybe someone put a buy order here, right? Put a buy order here. Then they just took his stop loss out and ran off. So in a nutshell, you're looking for stop hunts. Because if you look at these things, they seem to not spend much time at the light bulbs. They don't spend much time at all because they're there to take traders out. People have buy orders here and sell stops. They want to take them out. So now you know that you're trying to beat the market maker. Think like the market maker. If you were trying to let's see, if you were trying to make price move, right, without losing too much money, don't you think you'd have to have some tricks? You know what I mean? Sometimes maybe make the market look weird. Sometimes maybe not move for a whole hour, for a whole 4 hours. Like, look here, entering this trade would have frustrated you because it was choppy, just came down and then back up. Some people by now would say, you know what, I'm wrong. This long green candle here would have made someone say, you know what, I'm wrong, I'm out. Only to find out he was right. He could have just took that, came in the next day, took that again. So, okay, it's evident. Time is everything. All right, so let's go. This is what market structure looks like. Don't worry about these indicators. I can make them available to you. Basically, I want you to notice how this blue box measures Asian session. Asian session, that's when markets don't move much. So you're looking for a situation where the markets don't expand much. Like the pip range here should be low, should be at about 30 pips, the range. During Asian session, the pip range should be tight. Then what you're looking for after this consolidation, you're looking for a false break. After the false break, you can take your sell. Now that's a stray away. So don't lose me. I know it looks complicated. It's the same thing. So I want you to see this blue box. This blue box covers Asian session where we don't trade, because we trade at the opening of London session. The opening of London session would be here, over here. So we trade in situations where Asian session had a tight range. It did not, the Asian session did not look like, look like this, because that's a big range. We're looking for tight ranges, like 30 pip ranges. 30 pip range gets broken, you take it there. That's London Open. All right. This gray box is opening of the New York session. But I'd like you to just ignore New York session when it comes to currencies. Anyway, let's go. Here's another tight range. They break it out, take a sell order. I'll teach you about the moving averages. You take a nice buy order. But usually I'd say ignore that. I don't have the time set out here, but I strongly believe that the time here would have been what you call around 9:30, 10:30 a.m. South African time. I'll teach you about these indicators. This is a 200 EMA. This move here is called a stop hunt low hit the Mayo. If you have a stop hunt low hit the Mayo, man, start booking flight tickets overseas, because you're gonna have a good trade. If it's London session, if it's a London session trade. So just watch this video again, marinate on what I told you guys. It's all about time. Price, we'll talk about it in depth. All these indicators I can supply, but you don't need them. They are indicators that are helpful. You just need to know that it's about time, it's about manipulation, it's about stop hunts. Why do they do stop hunts? To get people out, to kick you out. Imagine this, right? Imagine a normal retail trader, because we're not retail traders. We are institutional mindset traders. I can't say we trade like the banks, because you can't trade like the banks. They trade at very, very small margins, like 0.001 risk. You know what I mean? So we trade smart smart money concepts, but that's not my term. You want to think like the market maker. The market maker fooled people here. There were people who thought, "Oh my God, my buy trade is going up," but he didn't have some of these indicators. Me on this situation, I am waiting to see the. This was probably not even. This was way too early, because I can't see the time on this thing. They were fooling people. They took some people out there, and they took some people out here. When you see a structure like this, it's crazy. I'll show you more concepts where you get such a swing that some people call Judo swing. I'll teach you about the moving averages. I want us to look more into moving averages just for 2 seconds. So you see, even in New York session, you get it. It respects the white line that you're seeing here. This white line is a 200 EMA. I call it the Mayo. You see, when it does this at the appropriate time, because this was the beginning of New York session, so this would have been at around 3:30 South African time, and it's hitting the 200 EMA. Boom, take a sell. I know I need to be out this trade before this box starts forming, so I'll take my profit right here. This trade is a beautiful trade to take up, but if you don't understand straightaways, it might mess with you. So you can just stay out of that. Find what works for you.